Hey everybody, this is Malia Raya and welcome to my YouTube. How y'all doing? It's been a minute and so we have a virus going on and what the actual F word? I don't know if I'm allowed to swear on YouTube. Can I swear on YouTube? Well, what the actual fuck? Yeah, so I just want to restart my YouTube channel now that I have time because I actually just got laid off yesterday. Yay! It was like the most awkward phone call. I knew it was coming because one, I'm super intuitive, but two, if I had to lay anybody off in the company at this point, it would be the position I was doing because our business and our sales just kept going way down. And then it's just crazy because it's literally only been a week. It's only been a week that we've been working from home and that the whole COVID thing went into sheltering in place. So obviously they've been wanting to get rid of me for a while. That's my thoughts. And then they gave me a temporary layoff, which allows me to continue my health benefits. And they did say that it would only be for a couple months or 3 months, or they don't really know. But I have to return my laptop. I have to send that to them somehow. And I'm just like, if I'm only gonna be temporarily laid off, why do I have to send you the laptop that I was using to work? So obviously I know that it's not gonna be temporary. Anytime I get laid off, I'm already thinking, okay, how can I get another job? But what the fuck? We're in a fucking recession and we're fucking sheltering in place. So the only jobs that are out there are at stores and stuff that's standing up all the time and stocking and stuff. It's immediately hiring that I can't do because I have a fucking spine disease and sciatica and potentially radiculopathy. I don't know if I'm saying that word right. I was literally in the middle of getting tested for different shit because we don't know what's going on with my body. I just have intense pain in my hips and throughout my legs. Numbness fucking feels like it's tingling and on fire sometimes. That was the point that I was at right before we went into sheltering in place. So I literally had an MRI. I was supposed to have an MRI, was it this past Friday? Yeah, this past Friday. Obviously can't do that. Can't see what's happening to my body. So that's in the wait now because they rescheduled all my doctor's appointments. I was I'm not afraid to share, but I was doing therapy and really, getting into the late 20s, about to be in my 30s. Shit. Getting it all out so I can finally breathe, And I think that it's a stigma to not talk about therapy because so many of us need it, and that's not a bad thing. I know so many people, so many healthy people, so many people of all walks of life that go to therapy once a month or once a week because the society that we've been living in isn't really built for our health in the ways that we need. So especially if you grew up with like a dysfunctional home and some form like that, therapy is an asset. I went and I started seeing all these patterns. I'm like, oh my God, I'm literally dating my dad. Like, not literally, but you know what I mean. And that was a huge eye-opener for me because that's one of my most toxic relationships, my father-daughter one. And I'm not afraid to talk about these things because I think that a lot of you relate. And what we need now are people who are not afraid to talk about these things in the open, because that's how healing happens. So tall woman power is expanding. And what I'm going to be doing is just talking about all these things and having a dialogue. And I definitely welcome you all to, I'm totally sitting like a basketball athlete right now. I'm not quite sure with my setup. Oh, you can see some of my art. I call this one The Man in His Mirror. It's a huge canvas. I like it. Yeah, so I'm not quite set up with this whole thing yet. Because I'm going to be inside for a while, but ideally I would love to get some like ocean background for y'all. I love the ocean. I love nature, and it's just more serene. I don't know. Something about being outside and talking about these things is a little bit more healing for me. But yeah, so tall woman power is expanding, and I am so excited. I just lost my place. Sorry. I do have like ADHD, a little ADD or ADHD. I apologize. So I'm working through this. I'm working on it. But I get distracted very easily. And to all you all who have been following me, it's kind of interesting because I started this channel as, I think it started as Giraffe Life back in 2013 or 14. So if you go back to my older videos, you'd see that it's just essentially me talking about things. So I'm going back to that because I really, for a while there, I didn't have a lot to say because I was out just experiencing life and growing. And I think, okay, this is it. So this is the reality. So we're at home, we're sheltering in place. We're all trying to figure out how to make money again because a lot of us just lost our jobs. We're waiting on the government to give us money. We're shut inside. People are afraid. The news is pushing and pumping out fear-based dialogue. That's it. To the point where even I'm feeling it. I get nervous, and then I get anxiety, and when I get anxiety, I get asthma, because I am asthmatic. So going outside, it's like, okay, I'm a pretty healthy person. Like, I have a lot of energy, and you can tell I'm not sick at all. I'm feeling great. But when I'm like, I'm at my mom's, and she's like, oh, I need to get something. I'm like, you're not going nowhere. I'll go. But then when I go outside, I'm like, okay, people are in hazmat suits. Don't look at me. It's like this weird, there's like this weird feeling of you might be contagious, but also don't fucking look at me or talk to me or touch me. Even at the registers, when I go to the stores, I'm always wondering, why don't these people who are working here have masks and gloves? Like, some of them do, like the cashiers, but other workers are just walking around like it's a normal Saturday. Like, we're about to go bowling after work. No, this is actually happening, people. We are literally we're in a crucial moment of history right now. This is history. This has never happened. So my advice would be to try to stay calm as much as possible. Know that everybody's dealing with some shit. Like, whether it's a sick family member, whether they just lost a job, whether they don't know how the fuck they're gonna feed their children or themselves, or like how to pay for shit. Because we're all in the same energy. We're all in the same boat. So what are we gonna do with it? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna sit there and sulk? Or are you gonna try to reflect on your life. This is a huge opportunity to just kind of restart. And it's very interesting that it's happening in Aries season. We just had the Aries full moon. Aries is the first sign of the zodiac. So I don't know if y'all are into those conspiracies, but I encourage looking up all the alternative perspectives out there, because you'd be surprised what resonates with you on a soul level. And when you find that, then you start questioning everything in the media that they're pumping out. And that's the truth. And they don't want you to know that. The media is a business. Just like YouTube, just like everything else, we're all just trying to make money and eat and live happy. And that's a big source of an issue in this world, because there's so much greed. Now, I don't want to be all negative. I mean, there's so much good happening. And I think that we're going back into our primal natures of trying to figure out, what does it really mean to be a human being? Why am I here? What is the purpose of this? As we all sit in this unique energy of feeling like everything is the same, but then also everything is not. Everything is never going to be the same. Nothing will be the same after this. And that's the truth. That's just the truth. This is an ending and a new cycle begins. It is not the end of the world. It is a huge tower moment. If you're into tarot, you know that the tarot card, when the tarot card pops up, that means a faulty foundation will crumble. Things have not been built on a stable foundation, and those things will fall. Earth is not happy with how we've been behaving as human people, as conscious beings who have the choice to care, who are capable of caring. But these wounds go deep, and it's going to take all of us coming together to overcome this time. So yeah, that's what I wanted to come on here to talk about. I will be posting at least 2 to 3 times a week. I don't have a title for this episode, but it's a new series, I guess. I'm starting over. Tall Woman Power. But if you have any, what am I saying? Concept. If you have any topic, if you have any topic suggestions or comments or things that you want to share, or your opinions and your ideas, I would love to read those on what's happening right now. I'm going to be doing coronavirus, COVID-19 vlogging from my room here in the East Bay area, California. Now, I have not actually gone outside in about 2 days, and I'm really wondering, I really want to go outside and go for a walk. And so there's this weird fear of me not wanting to go outside because I don't know if I have the virus or not. Does everybody have the virus at this point and it just needs to be activated, or how does that work? The information that we have right now is very vague and kind of unclear, because it seems like everybody's having different experiences with this virus. So that's where I'm at today. I'm probably gonna go out for a walk and get the mail, and then come back in here and do some writing. I'm gonna start posting on my website, Tall Woman Power. And yeah, I also have a TikTok. That's been fun. I really enjoyed TikTok. I think after YouTube, TikTok is probably my favorite social media app, because it seems like people from all walks of life can just say whatever the fuck they want, and people want to see that. We're so sick of seeing all these celebrities just
power off.
Okay. See? Whoa. I was just saying we are so sick of seeing all these celebrities And I was just about to say, be fake and push this stupid rich lifestyle like it's something that we need. Time to power that off, baby. Time to power that off. It's about real and rawness. Human nature in all aspects, not pushing this rich agenda like we need to keep on forcing ourselves to want to be somebody else or want to have all this materialistic, superficial fame. That time is ending. Now, there will still be famous people, obviously, because that's deeply inbred in our culture, so that will still exist, but I'm saying it's changing slowly. You can tell when you go onto TikTok because you hear all these different perspectives and they go viral for whatever reason. It's very interesting. Much more fun than Instagram, in my opinion. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this first episode. March, what's today? 24th, 2020, in the midst of COVID-19. This is my vlog. Malia out.